Hey everyone, I am back with what will be my penultimate Arty Musings episode. I did share a post last week saying that I am going to wrap up this series for now with the final one next week. I also asked you guys if you had any more questions for me, and some of you guys did send me questions through direct message, and I want to say that when it comes to answering questions, I'm going to stick to ones that relate to painting or my life when it comes to its relationship to painting. So with that, I'm going to answer one of your questions that you asked me directly on the post. So thank you for your question. And that question was, if I didn't have painting, what other platform or art form would I have taken to express myself? And a lot of you guys already know what I would have taken, considering that I have mentioned this before, that writing has played a great part in my painting process and the way I really fine-tune ideas for paintings. And I've also spent some time writing for my blog, travelogues, and some of my posts are about art. And occasionally I have attempted a bit of fantasy storytelling, and that is actually something I hope to do in the future. It's definitely one of my passions, writing. I have just never given it professional attention because I have spent pretty much my whole life dedicated to painting specifically. But it is definitely on my bucket list to someday write something that I can feel is as worthy as one of my paintings, as complete as one of my paintings. So give me about a decade or so, and I promise I'll put out something. But and it's most likely going to be in the fantasy genre, because even with painting, fantasy is my preferred genre, because I love the fact that I mentioned this before, I love the fact that it really liberates my ideas. So for me, if I didn't have painting, it would have definitely been writing. And I think this comes from, again, childhood influences. When I was young, I used to read a lot, and I think that definitely helped develop my imagination, which has also helped me when it comes to painting. Reading so much has allowed me to see things in my head, and as the years go by, I see now, when I look back at my childhood, that it played a fundamental role in my ability to imagine the unreal things, come up with new ideas. All of those abilities that I have now definitely stemmed from all the exercise my brain got from reading. So because of that, and the fact that I'm really grateful for all that, I think I would have picked writing, and it definitely is my second art form. And a lot of artists do have secondary talents, if you will. If you look at someone like Tagore or Gibran, they were poets, but they could also draw, and there's some beautiful paintings. And the same goes for, a musician like Jimi Hendrix, and he could definitely draw as well. And it's also visible nowadays in entertainment artists. You see a lot of singers and actors, the crossover artists. The singers would try their hand at acting in a movie, or someone who is an actor you soon find can sing and dance. And it's not uncommon to have multiple talents, and that's because when you explore and open yourself up with one type of creative form, it opens up avenues to explore other areas. So like I said, if you're in the entertainment industry, it'll be easy for you to then find your way into another creative form, and it's not as completely alien as if you had started without the background in creativity already. And this is why, for me, writing and painting, even though they seem completely different forms of art, they are related to me because it's to do with imagination. That's the ground that they come together in my imagination. And for me, painting is not just about the surface image, it's always about the story behind, or the narrative, or the meaning that I'm trying to put in. And for that reason, it's very similar to writing. I'm trying to tell a story with one image, one static image. So I hope that answers your question about what I would have picked if it wasn't for painting. It is getting dark here. It's finally getting a bit cloudy, and we're hoping for rain, so I hope you can actually see me clearly. But I am going to say goodbye next week, so if you do have any more questions, do comment. But I think I already know what I'm going to talk about in my next video, but it won't be my last video for a while, because at the end of July I hope to start a new series where I start talking about the detail. I'll start explaining what's in the images of my paintings, especially the series I just completed. So stay tuned for that, and yeah, I hope you guys are having a great Friday and enjoy your weekend when it hits. So take care, guys. See you soon. Bye.